What's up, everybody? What's up? It's Mutual Understanding, episode 3. We're back again, man. This podcast is still going. We're going 3 weeks strong. This podcast is brought to you by Strikers Productions.
Y'all got Strikers on this shit?
Strikers for everything that they're doing, everything that brought to us. I'm your host, Joseph Babatunde on Mutual Understanding. And you guys, I got one of my best guests in the building, a good friend of mine, my brother from another mother, man. I truly do love this guy, man. He's been a good friend to me since I met him, man. Artist of the year, man, Bnell, man. Welcome to Mutual Understanding, bro.
Thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
Oh, man.
Long awaited.
Bro, you guys don't know, when I first started this podcast, like, out of all my guests, I knew, like, Bnell was definitely going to be on here. But I just didn't want to get him on here so soon because, like, y'all don't deserve someone like this so early, man. Like,
that's high praise.
You deserve it, bro. You deserve it. But we're going to get into Mutual Understanding episode 3. First thing I always ask you and all my guests, bro, how are you and how's your mental?
I'm well, man. I don't know. We said we wasn't gonna get into that, but it's been a lot of stuff going on. So there's been things throwing me off. But like me personally, like I'm well. I feel good. I feel like I got a good balance in my life right now. You know.
Don't jinx it.
But yeah, getting in tune with the man upstairs. You know what I'm saying? So everything's good.
God is good. God is great. I'm just happy. I'm happy to see that you're doing well, bro. It means the world to me. Also, Bnell just dropped his debut album, Must Be Nice. Congrats on that once again, brother. Like, I'm really proud of you, man. Like, music, everything you're doing. Like, man, like, when you first dropped your album, like, I was just like, bro, we about to get out the hood. I was like, yeah, we're out it. We're out it.
To speak on I'm in a good mind space because bad news, all the stuff that I've been working on, because I dropped Must Be Nice a year ago, September 20, like right after my birthday. So I've been working on stuff, like I've been working on the follow-up like ever since, and everything that I've been working on corrupt. Like 2 weeks ago.
What? Wow, what happened?
It be like that sometimes.
Damn.
But we gonna shake back, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
Some stuff that was like, that made it out, that was salvageable, we gonna just release it and then we gonna get back to work. That's all you can do.
But you might not see it as a blessing right now, but this probably will make it sure that like you can just like double up and do way better for your next project.
Hey man, I'm not tripping. Like, the topics and stuff I wanted to talk about on the last one was a representation of where I was at, and I'm not really in that place anymore. So I do see it as a blessing. Like, it's a clean slate to kind of, attack that project with a new mindset, new energy. It's a lot more positive.
That's calm. So the big question everybody wants to ask you is, what made you get into music, and how does music inspire you?
How far you want me to take it back?
I ain't gonna lie. Give it to me when you was like a toddler, bro. Like you walking around, big boom box, headphones on.
Toddler. So check me out. My uncle went here, right?
Aggie Pride.
My uncle went to A&T. My dad played at Central's band, right? So the snare, I've always been around it, like drumline. I'm from Durham, so I grew up hating A&T. I was a Central fan. Like, I grew up on Central's campus, so like it was beef. Like I'd never go to A&T. I don't mess with A&T. Like my teachers, they alumni. Like nah, like I don't rock with you. I go to A&T.
One that was crazy. Growing up in Greensboro, like I always hated A&T. Like just like being around the school, everybody in t-shirts. It was just like yuck. Like
overkill.
Yeah, like y'all are doing too much. Look at me. I go to A&T. like I go to A&T. And I love it here. Like, I can't lie. Like this is probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life.
Yeah. Oh nah, I always tell people like if I had to make my decision on where I went to school, like 10 times over, I pick A&T every time.
Every single time.
Back to always get off track. But drumline is a very early memory of like watching drumline and then having the pad and like trying to practice or whatever. That's the thing as a kid, whatever instrument I did pick up, like the piano or the drums, I didn't practice. So like I don't know how to play the drum. I know the basics, but I don't know.
Type.
Yeah. So, you know, that musical background, my dad playing like VHS tapes of just drummers and stuff like that. Like I was always around music as a kid, and then middle school, you know, like you start wanting to, you know, like not be different, but you kind of figure out what interest you have.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to rap. Like middle school, niggas like, nah, not a rapper.
Bro, everybody's gonna hate, bro. Like you just gotta push past the hate. Like everyone's gonna disagree when you first say you want to do something.
And it's like looking back on it, like that's cool. Like you know what I'm saying? It took me a minute. That's why Must Be Nice was real big for me, because it was always a thing where I was like, oh, like, I'm gonna drop a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? And it was like where is it at? Because you know it's not that hard. You know, like it doesn't. In theory, it's not that hard to drop a mixtape. You see, like the day and time we live in now, anybody can go to the studio, get on some beats, and then like get some cover art, and it's
It's a mixtape.
yeah, you got you a tape. So 8 years from like middle school up until last year, since I've been saying I'm gonna drop a mixtape, so that was real big for me. But there's a lot of change that happened in between now and then, and a lot of procrastination, a lot of BSing. But it's really God that put me in that position and put me around the people that kind of got me to take music serious, because I wasn't gonna like. When I came here, like I was like, oh, I'm doing school. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing else.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't even. It was there in the back of my head. Like I always was writing, but I was like,
So,
whatever.
do you feel like your friends played a big role in like encouraging you to do your music? That's major. I ain't gonna lie. Like having good friends like who encourage you to be better and like be a better you is huge.
I always tell this story. Like, I tell it to them. I don't think I told anybody else or like publicly. My boy Darius and Kobe, freshman year, I had just met them for real. Like we was fresh. We wasn't really close. But I was in Durham. My homeboys from Durham, they was going to the studio. They was like, pull up. And like, not even on the like cocky stuff. It's like, if they go to the studio and they like playing around, like, I'll actually do this. Like, I need to go. So it's like, went, laid down my tracks. Like, it was cool. They never gonna see the day of light. I still got them. They never seen the day of light. But I sent it to Darius. He was with Kobe. They played it. They was like, nah, like, this is like good. Yeah. And they were like, you know, it was when Drewski came out with the Could Have Been record, when he just started doing it, it's like, oh, I'm gonna sign you to a 360. They're like, I'm gonna sign you to a 360. I was like, all right, like,
Let's do it.
Yeah, I was like, let's do it. And then we came back to school. We had recorded a little track like in the dorm room, some BS again. But that's what got us tight. But they really like were the first ones to be like, nah, like, you actually got something. Like, you can actually do it. And ever since then, I owe so much to both of them. Darius introducing me to Jans. Jans coming here. Jans produced 8 out of 11 of the tracks on there. And off the muscle, like, off the strength, super talented. Never asked me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've been blessed to be around people that believe in me and believe in my dreams.
That's major. That's, oh my gosh. That just touched me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this now. Yeah, because like when your friends believe in you, like it just means the world to you. Like it just makes you want to keep going. Like, and it just shows that like they see your hunger. They're like they want to make this true. Like I don't even think you guys people know. Like even the people behind the camera at Starkest Productions, like Tune, BG, TK, Views, like they didn't ask me for a single thing when they started this podcast. Tune came to me like one-on-one. He was just like, this is a passion project for me. Like, do you know what it means when your friend tell you he passionate about like something you want to do? Bro, that just make you want to do it 10 times. Shout out to Tune, man. When y'all see Tune, bro, go get Tune a hug, bro. It's Gio, bro.
Stand on business.
Tune stand on business, bro. When y'all see Tune, go give Tune a hug, bro. Everybody go give Tune a hug. I don't care. Tune not gonna stop it. Go get Tune a hug.
Touch him up.
Yeah, like it just means the world to you when like. Bro, go ahead. Bro, don't touch Tune Crazy because anybody touch Tune Crazy, I'm gonna snap, bro. I'm telling you my word. But yeah, it just means a lot when your friends just believe in you. It's just like, bro, like there are people who believe in you. At first, like you believe, everybody should believe in themselves. Yeah. But when others believe in you, it's a different hunger.
Nah, it's definitely different. Something that happened recently, like when those files corrupted. Really, and on the real, like I said, like it seems simple to make a project, and if like you're doing it for fun, yeah, it is. But like the type of energy and time I try to put into my music, like it's a process. Like it's definitely a process. So when those files corrupted, it was another one of those times. It's like, not walk away, but like, do I take a break or like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all the time. Like
bad situations will have you challenging your thinking.
Yeah.
Whoa, definitely.
All the time. Like, is this word? Like it just makes you start asking questions. But I go on my Instagram and the little requests, like I don't really look at them. Mm-hmm. Dude from the UK.
Listen to your music. Wow.
But
wow.
But not even on like no pads or like, oh, this cool. Like he hitting me up, telling me like,
when's the next song gonna drop? Or
yeah. Tight.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's major.
He been bumping it since it came out a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
That's major.
It's like I look at it like that project's cool, but what I have, and not even have, I was gonna say have, but what I have coming up is like that last one, not nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
you deeper.
Yeah, it's like I gotta get back to work. Like
flows, cadence, everything.
Crazy.
Oh, I already believe in you.
Wait, yeah, like, and not even on no cocky stuff. Like I really like. I'm confident in saying and talking about my abilities because I know the type of work that I put in, and like where I was compared to where I am now. I'm like, yeah, like it's different. Like, I'm ready for the big leagues. Like let's do it.
I believe in you.
Appreciate it.
Man, just believe, bro. If you want anybody's support, bro, you always gonna get Joe's.
Oh,
every single time.
Stand up guy.
Oh, what?
Stand up guy.
Stop it. Stop it. You make me blush. But mutual understanding, we always double back and backtrack on last week's topics, and I want to get back on a topic that I was talking with Naya. If you guys didn't go watch out episode 2, Naya Smith. Me and Naya, we talked. I'm not gonna lie, Naya is like one of the best. Like she's probably one of the best episodes we're gonna have on this show. She was flowing, she was doing everything. But we had a discussion about cereal. And Naya, my homegirl Erica, they're back in Captain Crunch.
I've never put Captain Crunch to my mouth.
Bro,
I wouldn't do that.
Bro,
I wouldn't do that.
Yuck.
That's nasty.
Yuck.
I spit on it. That's nasty.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, disgusting. Like they're definitely one of the ones who used to take strawberry milk and put it in Cheerios.
Strawberry milk? I wouldn't even tap that neither.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I used to, but I stopped.
Respect.
I had to stop. I used to love that joint.
Strawberry?
Yeah.
I respect it. Me personally, I wouldn't do it, but I respect it.
Yeah. But I'm off that now, like.
Oh nah. I don't know about Naya, but Erica definitely used to like she didn't stop eating string cheese till she was like 14.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I eat string cheese right now. Oh shit. Bro, Benny was just on my case because I eat string cheese.
You being serious?
Bro, hey, right hand up. I got string cheese in my fridge right now. Bro, string cheese is a delicacy.
You're a grown man.
Bro, and I be in my room peeling that joint.
Bro, you know at the lunch table in middle school, those was the ones, bro.
No cap.
Like the kids eating string cheese, like, and take this with a grain of salt, but not saying they would do it, but if anybody was going to, it'd be them. I'm gonna leave that open for interpretation.
He He just talked about something without talking about nothing at all. This is America's most dangerous man. This is America's most dangerous man. You just talked about nothing, but talked about everything.
You know that's every day, bro. That's how I get down.
Bro, I'm scared of you, bro. You terrify me, bro.
The goal is to be on one of those Dos Equis commercials.
Oh man, I'm scared of you, bro.
I'm not, but we got to get back to it. Let them know. Naya she might not have adult taste buds yet, because Honey Bunches of Oats is delicious.
It is. It is. It is.
That's grown folks cereal.
It is.
The Special K, like they're just trying to perk on the Special K.
Bruh.
I don't. The little cinnamon strawberry joint, like that's amazing to eat. So I'm not gonna lie.
Bro.
I don't know what they were talking about.
Oh my gosh, she's talking about some I eat cereal for 35-year-old women. Bruh.
The Cookie Crisp. She was talking about Cookie Crisp. That's children's food.
It is.
I've never ate Cookie Crisp. I grew up fast.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. If it won't Cheerios,
Frosted Flakes, and like
yeah.
What's in there? The Honey Bunches of
Oats
in there. I gotta.
Bro, I told him I like Raisin Bran.
Nah, I can't.
Okay, you don't get down with that? Oh, Raisin Bran and no? All right, bro. All right. Never mind, bro. My fault.
What's the next topic?
My fault, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I guess I mentioned Raisin Bran. They don't even want to talk about cereal no more, bro. But all right, bro.
That's always the line.
That's the line. We draw the line at Raisin Bran. That mutual understanding, bro. Your host can't eat. You can't eat Raisin Bran.
Hey,
but,
Joe, if you like it, I love it, man.
all right, that's calm. So now mutual understanding. We do back Raisin Bran.
This is your show. Don't let me.
That's what I like to hear. Tell me it's my show. This is my show. Let him hear it. Oh, my fault, bro. Sure. Got a little greedy on power. But yeah, I just want to talk to you, bro. You a lot of ladies want to know your status, and I told them you wanted that Jada and that Will love.
Oh, no, I don't. Definitely not. Definitely don't want that.
Yeah, there was a quote because you're a rapper. J. Cole rapped about that Jada and that Will love. I don't want that joint neither. Whoa.
That's real sick.
Whoa, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Jada Pinkett Smith?
It's a sick individual.
Bruh. Deranged, insane, lunatic, crazy, mad, buffoon, baffled. Man, I could go all day.
This might be me, and this is where, and this, I have to admit, sometimes like I might be the problem, because while I wouldn't do that, I kind of do have to respect the amount of torment. I respect her and Will for the amount of torment that she's able to like consistently dish out without him leaving, and then him sitting there and taking it. It's like
Will Smith take it to the chin, bro. Holy God, Will Smith take it to the chin.
mean, now we saw him crack on live TV.
No, he did when he goes slap Chris Rock.
He did crack, but it's like
Why know it's crazy? He cracked on live TV, and Jada went back to embarrass him further. She was like, I don't even know why he went up to do that.
That's what you see, like,
bro, that's so crazy. Like, I say crazy because it's insane and crazy. Like,
do you not respect her for doubling down though on the torment?
Bro,
like she doubled down, so it's like, nah, like this isn't for play. Like this really, like she really don't rock with dude.
No, she upped the scope. No, she upped the scope. Oh my gosh, no, I'm scared of Jada Pinkett Smith. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you in a marriage with a man, you in love with a man that's dead. Like,
and then what? Like she her just doubling down is just nasty.
Yeah, like she makes me sick.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like it would be different. You know, sometimes like you have some people agree with you or like try to come to, you know, like people be wrong, and then it'll just be like, you know, the stands will try and come and defend them. Nah, like she's like stand on business for real.
She's standing on business, bro. She's 10 toes down behind everything she says.
Yeah, and like unfazed.
She don't care.
She don't care at all. It's that's
No,
it.
I ain't gonna lie.
respect it,
In terms of like mental strength, Jada Pinkett Smith is A1.
yeah,
She gon' she gonna speak her truth. She gonna stand behind herself
every time.
every time. And wanna know what's crazy? She comes harder every single time.
You know my theory,
What?
and I haven't like dove too deep into it, but like I feel like the mom might be the mastermind behind all this. Like she might be the one that's sick, and Jada's just carrying out her wicked plan.
So you don't think Jada evil? You think it's the grandma, or the mom?
I feel like both of them might be evil. I don't know. It's just speculation.
You gotta be evil to follow that plan.
Yeah,
But to make that plan up,
she might.
you gotta be sinister.
Jada might be Darth Vader, but the grandma might be like.
Mutual Understanding, episode 3.
What's that name?
Willow, she don't seem to be involved.
Yeah, I'm not hip. Her music cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Music
I think I left my coffin in a 6th dimension. But I don't right now, in the crowd, I'm here right now with you. Oh. Now that joint is
cool.
hard.
That joint go crazy.
That joint is hard.
That joint crazy, man.
You do. So let me ask you. Now we're talking about Willow and her music. Let's get back to like what inspires your music. Like what do you pull from that makes you like rapping? I'm gonna give you an example. Like right now, like in my sense of music, like I'm listening to a lot of like old J. Cole, like, and like you could just hear the hunger. Like you can hear the hunger from when Jay-Z first denied him out of Rock Nation, when he first moved out of North Carolina and went to go live in New York, so he could get to Jay.
It hit different.
It like you can hear the hunger in his music. Like I'll wake up in the morning, like I'll go run, I'll put that old Cole. I just feel that dog.
Yeah.
He hungry. What makes you hungry?
Okay, check me out. So, I'm gonna get into this. It's gonna be some advanced nigga theory.
I'm tuned.
So, J. Cole, even though he is a conscious rapper, and he can rap, he still is mainstream, right?
Definitely.
So, it's gonna be commercial eventually. That's why you like listening to the old J. Cole, because it wasn't like he was just trying to get it. I honestly I stopped listening to mainstream music. I just be listening to the underground niggas. It's the same talent, same consciousness. It's just not for a monetary gain. Like if it comes, but they just got that dog because they just like to rap.
So the monetization don't interest you?
Nah, not necessarily. Like of course I want to be comfortable, but I really just like I be rapping for me because I like to rap. And really, I'm super competitive. And it really doesn't even be on no competition, but it's more so competition with myself, because like I'm never like, it's really kind of sick. I'm never content with anything.
Oh, bro. You got to be obsessed with wanting to get better.
Yeah,
that's the only way you will be.
It's like bad.
Oh, I'm already knowing.
Yeah,
bro. You know you just can't settle, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you can't, because the moment you get too comfortable, like. It's clips.
It's like nothing though, like
to make you settle.
Nah, like the homies would be like, oh, like
this is good.
Yeah, like this is good.
But you're like, nah.
You know, I'd be like, yeah, like it's cool, but I can do better. Cause okay, to answer the question, I listen to people that rap on a level like fundamentally and from a technique standpoint, that's like kind of hard to fathom when you get into like on some rap shit. I'm low-key a nerd. Like,
I know, and I know you love Kendrick.
Yeah, like okay, Kendrick and Cole taught me how to rap. I was those are the first people that I sat down and really studied their lyrics and their cadences and their rhyme schemes and stuff like that. And Kendrick better than J. Cole. Kendrick better than J. Cole. And it's not a huge gap, but if you go back and listen to Good Kid, Mad City, Sing About Me, I'm Down and Thirsty. That's like my favorite song of all time. That cadence is crazy. Like, I don't think anybody would ever come up with that. Like it's nuts. Like, I don't know how he did that. And I like finding stuff now. The stuff I listen to is a little bit more like abstract, but it's still fundamentally sound. So trying to figure out how these dudes are coming up with, like what's inspiring them, or like how did you start getting into these different pockets and stuff like that, and switching up the structure of your rhyme schemes and cadences and stuff, like just trying to invent something. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get that, but I noticed like with music, like from like Kendrick, like he was surrounded by like, drugs and violence. J. Cole was surrounded by like bad father figures, poor, like they have something to pull from, in a sense of just like they could just rap about struggle. I feel like you don't rap about struggle.
I don't want to. I feel like when I first, I feel like that's like that's the whole point of me not wanting to do that, because that's what everybody does. And that's kind of, hip-hop is such a big part of black culture in that sense, that it's kind of like a representative of what it is to be black. Like, if you want to know what the black experience was, like you can listen to our music like throughout history and be like, oh, like this is what it was on. So the 2000s, 2010s, and now in the 2020s, you go back and listen to, in 30 years, you go back and listen to music from the 2010s or the 2000s, like we listen to stuff from the 80s and 90s, what are you going to hear? You're going to hear about sex, money, and drugs. And it's like, have those been themes in music before now? Yes. But it's like, why does the black experience have to be a struggle? You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, that's actually crazy that you even like touched up on that, because then like we're gonna get into our controversial topic, but I'm gonna let you going.
Oh, but I got curious about the controversial.
Controversial topic. All right, the controversial topic. I'm mutual understanding. Every week we do one controversial topic. So the controversial topic of this week is: do you feel music is the heaviest influence on the black community?
I was talking to my dad about this, right? It ties in. I'm glad we just skipped this, because it ties in. At first, I was like, no, what I'm saying? Like,
no way music can influence people to do this, to do that.
It's hype, and coming from, we were talking about it, like, I'm from Durham, and not saying like, like, I don't gang bang, I don't sell drugs.
Bull City.
Like, I've seen stuff growing up in Durham. Like, I know certain stuff goes down. Like, I'm hip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not going outside every day, like, fearing for my life.
Type.
You know what I'm saying? And at one point, like, I low-key was paranoid on that, But it's like, why? But I'm getting off topic. Music haven't, okay, I was on topic. I was telling him, I feel like Durham has a black cloud hanging over it, because some of the stuff that happens there, talking to people from other places, like, of course, like, crime and things happen, but it's like Durham, the volume and just the mindset of children and like natives to Durham is just kind of different. Like, they don't want anything more than that. And he said, nah, it's the music. And at first I was like, no, like, nah, it's a mindset, it's being here, It might be the music. I work at the library. We had a program. It was a speaker that came, and he was talking about like the different effects, like
different effects of the music.
he was talking about the different effects like music has on your brain, and like it literally can change like the wavelengths and your emotions and stuff like that. So it definitely like if you listen to certain things, it will affect your mental. And I don't like that's a big part of me not listening to mainstream music anymore, because the stuff that is there's agendas in music.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
You know, as much as people want to deny it and be like, oh, like, no, you think it's too hard. No.
Or like, oh, music don't touch me as much. Like, it's just not true.
Or thinking like that certain stuff isn't evil.
Oh,
just
definitely.
Yeah, just because it's not like explicitly, and sometimes it'll be explicitly like evil, and people will be like, oh, nah.
There's nothing to it.
Yeah, like, nah, like, I've studied, like, I know what I'm talking about. Be weary of what you consume, because that stuff is real, like, and people don't always.
That's why the Bible says, above all things, guard your heart. Because everything.
And your eyes and ears.
Because everything goes through there.
Yeah, so you got to pay attention to what you put in. And that's really the biggest thing. I just changed what I put in, and it changed what I put out. If that makes sense. So Spiff talking about well, I'm gonna go back to taking fit pics and stop promoting my music like Earl Sweatshirt. Like, I didn't always. I started listening to like Earl Sweatshirt and stuff like that in like high school, but I wasn't really like too big on it. But coming to college, there was just a switch. Like, I stopped listening to stuff I was listening to before. Like, I used to love YoungBoy. Like, I used to like when I was 16, I want to be YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? And that's a wild.
Something to say.
Yeah, that's a wild bar.
He's
like,
not a.
Yeah, like why would I want to be
influential individual?
And he's what, like 3 years older than us? Like, it's really like.
Yeah, you crashed out with that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But coming from Durham, like.
That's big. That's big. That's like Braun.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
That's like Braun.
That's like Barack. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the pinnacle. Like.
Yeah.
I know kids from the suburbs. Like, you know, and apparently in Maryland that's a thing, but in Durham it's like it's a thing, but it's not. I don't know. Me personally, it's like I've lived in every part of Durham, and I've been around all the types of people you can be around, and it's like, bro, like I would not want to live like that if I don't have to.
Yeah.
And I've seen people go out of their way to live like that and like actually like be on that. And it's like all the power to you, but like why?
Why?
Yeah.
Like I watch Power and everything, and I'm just like,
I don't watch stuff like that.
It just reminds me that I can't live like that. Like, there are some evil people in this world.
It's like, okay, and to stuff like I don't listen to certain types of music anymore with certain, and people hear that, I'll be like, oh, I don't listen to mainstream music, I don't listen to this and that. If you turn lucky, I'm gonna listen to lucky. He get a pass. That's a real nigga.
Stay away from drugs, pretty girls. Yeah,
that's real. That's real.
It is.
But you know, it's in moderation. It's in moderation. Like, I'll be listening to Sexy Red, like it's not. I don't internalize that though. When you start internalizing the wrong things, that's when there's an issue. You know what I'm saying? And now I try to internalize things, because listening to music, like, you don't really listening to something is one thing, but the speaker was talking about too, when you're singing a song, like when you're singing along to it, that's an experience that you can't replicate any other way. Like, that's like deep, like that's real. Like singing a song, like you know the lyrics to it, because if you sing a song right now, you're not thinking about the lyrics. You already know them. You know them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what am I going to really consume? Am I going to consume something that's going to inspire me, or something that relates to my my actual life? Like, not trying to like fuck with all the hoes, not trying to make all the money in the world, not trying to buy this and that.
Money, cars, clothes, and hoes.
You know what I'm saying? And like, even on the last project, I feel, even though I don't live like that.
But she was rapping about it.
Yeah, like low key, like a little, you know what I'm saying? Like low key. But that, after that came out, I had to reflect and was like,
this is not me.
Yeah, like, nah, like I don't even rock with it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when people compliment me on it and they enjoy it, it's like, cool, like I'm glad you enjoyed something that I made, but I don't even really relate to that project like that no more, because that's not me. You know, like I am on some spoken word, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make niggas sit down and listen to what I gotta say, and then, you know, I'm gonna say something. I might say something deep, I might not. You know what I'm saying? Or I might say something that you relate to, I might not. But if you do relate to it or you like listening to it, cool. If you don't, that's fine too. But I know, like, I gave my all to it. Whatever I did do, I gave my all to it. So I don't have any regrets. But I want it to be thought provoking, because a lot of times we listen to music so aimlessly.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, like, why can't we raise the bar?
Like, why can't we hear something like influential that make me want to get up at 5 o'clock and go run?
You know what I'm saying?
Or like go read or go study.
Or like think.
Think.
Yeah, because
I feel like a lot of actions will be stopped if everyone just took a deep breath and just think.
But what blows me is when what blows me in the music industry and knowing the way the whole entertainment industry works, there's this concept of propaganda, and, you know, like, propaganda is a big thing in politics, but there's people, at the end of the day, any entertainment is a business. So the people that run that business are going to do what they have to do to make sure that their business is as successful as it can possibly be. They don't really care about the consumer or the product. They just care that it sells. So if they, you know, a lot of times we consume stuff and we get so into the stuff that, you know, just the media and what's happening, that we kind of lose sight of what's real and what's not. And majority of the stuff is fake that we see. Like,
a good 80% of it. I say a good 80.
95.
Wow.
95. I think. And then, like, out of that 5%, maybe 90. Nah, 95. I'm going to stand on that. Out of that 5%, they might get them too caught up in the whole, like, you know, whatever, not agenda, but the whole, I don't want to say controlling the masses, but really that's what it is. Like, yeah, they're part of the agenda too. Because when you find something that you like, or an influencer, or a artist, or, you know, whatever, you know, like, people like Kim Kardashian, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have any relation to Kim Kardashian.
At all.
People would lay their life down for Beyonce. If Beyonce saw them on the street,
she would not bat an eye at them.
She, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of easy, you know what I'm saying? But people still love Beyonce. What I'm trying to get at is, when you're trying to sell a product, or if you want to get the masses to believe whatever you want them to believe, you have this character that they fall in love with, and then you get the character to say, oh, I like this, you should like this too. What do they do? Oh, I like that now. You know what I'm saying? Or say they have something they want to promote. You know what I'm saying? Like, say sex is the new thing that they want to promote. You know what I'm saying? They want to sexualize the youth. Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like Sexy Red, and she's been around for
years.
Minute. She's been around for years, but she blew all of a sudden off. She did the song with Summer Walker, and then she came out with Pound Town. Why? Like, where did it come from? Like,
That's random.
You know what I'm saying? It's real. Like, a lot of stuff people.
And she blew up too quick.
You know, people take it as coincidence, but I'm gonna say this: a lot of stuff you think is coincidence is not a coincidence.
Not. It's planned. Everything is planned.
Everything is not. It's a business.
Everything.
It's a business. They wouldn't just put some random person up there and be like, oh, like, you know, you can get on this song with my artist. At the end of the day, like, if Summer Walker says she wants to do a song with somebody, she might be able to, she might not. It depends on what the label wants her to do at the end of the day. So just be conscious of the stuff you consume. I'll say that. You don't gotta go listen to Earl Sweatshirt. You don't gotta listen to me. You don't want to. Just be conscious of the stuff you consume. And don't internalize it and take it as what they give you. Question it. Ask questions.
Like, questioning everything could get tired too.
Yeah, and it does, but I'd rather do that than follow blindly.
So
That got kind of.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
No, but like this is the show where things can get deep, where we can talk about things on this level, and like I love hearing different perspectives. That's why most times when we have a conversation, like I won't talk back, because I just want to hear how everyone thinks and how everyone feels on like certain topics. And
How are you feeling?
Towards what?
How are you feeling?
Like me?
Yeah, you asked me. How are you feeling?
I ain't gonna lie, you're the first person to ask me how I'm feeling.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. How am I feeling? I'm not gonna lie, like I was battling a lot of stuff over the summer that's like still like lingering battles. It's just been a lot of just like why me type, but now like my thinking has changed completely. Like, why not me? What is this teaching me?
Some
How's
stuff we talked about.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
How is these things growing me? And like now, like I'm working, I'm in school. I work like 20 hours a week.
Get to it.
Yeah, the money's good, but like I wouldn't be working if I couldn't.
Yeah.
But in the situation I'm in, I have to work.
Yeah.
And now like this podcast is another project that I picked up, and this is a long-term investment. Mutual understanding is here to stay.
Yeah.
This is rock solid.
Snap.
Me and the team of strikers, we're here to stay, and we're coming. But by this time next, bro, you're stupid. Bro, by this time next year, mark my words, Mutual Understanding probably gonna have 5K subscribers on YouTube. 10. There's no way it won't blow up. When you have genuine people like you on the show like this, oh man, I'm learning, and I'm growing each and every single day. Like I'm growing. That's one thing I would say. How I'm doing, bro. Like you don't stop. Like you're sick, bro. Oh God, man, this guy, man. You don't stop. And I hate that I be having to think like, why are you looking at me like that? What did I say? I am evolving. That's the word I'm gonna use, bro. I'm evolving, bro. There. Yeah, growing out that shell, the hard one. All right, that's how it's intentional. But yeah, how am I doing? I ain't gonna lie. You guys are hearing this now. I don't believe I'm going to pass my economics and math class, but I'm going to pass it, though.
You know why, though?
Why?
You know why?
Bro, it's so hard. My teachers are foreign, bro.
Come on, man. You're Nigerian. You don't fail. You don't fail. That's real. That's a good bar.
You heard it on Mutual Understanding. Nigerians don't fail.
That's what JoJo told me like a year ago, and I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen not one of them fail nothing.
So I can't be the first.
Nah, you would like be the first Nigerian man to fail at doing
God forbid, man. What? Bro, I'm exceptional.
Come on.
Like, there's ordinary, and then there's Joe. Like, there's extraordinary. Like, I just can't. I'm gonna do better though. Mark my words. We're gonna come back to this episode. I'm gonna tell you I passed my economics in my math class. It's gonna be by the grace of God though, definitely. God gonna definitely play a role in that, but yeah. But just to tell you how I am mentally, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. My family's healthy. My friends are healthy. Like, strikers are pumping out episodes once a week. Like, them boys are working hard. It do. Like, and mutual understanding, like, it just means so much to me because, like, it's something I thought of my own, and it's something I put into action from people around me who love me. Like, my mother's really involved. Like you don't. I don't think y'all understand. Like, when you have the support of a Nigerian mother behind you, like, it's just set in stone. Like, my mom be like, "Oh my God, when are you recording your next episode?" Da, 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 da. I'm gonna send it to all my friends. Like, at the moment, I be thinking like, this lady's so corny. But like, I'll go in my room and be like, okay, she really does love me.
Real.
That's love,
Bro. And this is something that, like, when I first came to school, yeah, and it, like, in my teenage years, I really wanted to. My whole life, like, my mom would be the first to say, like, I've always been kind of disciplined, independent. I got the little Windows restart. That was crazy.
the little, you ever see on Apple they got that little rainbow circle?
Yeah, but I've always been independent.
Brains in the shit.
During my teenage years, I was really struggling for independence and kind of freedom. And obviously, by my environment and the people around me and the stuff I was consuming, my idea of what it meant to be free was very skewed. And that's been something that I haven't really figured out until this year. And now I do feel like I've finally freed myself from, not from everything, but from a lot of things that were, holding
you down.
Yeah. And a big part of that, I'm not saying like, well, but it was a big part of it, like me deepening my relationship with my parents. Like, we've always been good, but I really didn't realize how important family was until I needed them. Like really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a prideful guy too. I don't want to need anybody, but sometimes you gotta, you can't do it.
You have to lean back on someone.
Yeah, and like,
you're not meant to live alone. You're just not meant to.
I didn't come here by myself.
You didn't.
I came here with my dukes. I came in here with pops.
You didn't.
I came in here with sis. Like, all my family, like, they was, you know what I'm saying?
You've never been alone, so I don't know why you want to do things by yourself.
You know what I'm saying? And deepening that connection with God too. Like, teenage years, I wasn't very religious. I wasn't, I used to never pray. Like, and then I started, like, freshman year of college, I started to pray consistently. And now, like, I'm a prayer warrior. Like, like, I get down.
That's amazing.
I gets down. But that's real. Like, I can't do this by myself. I realize I can't do anything by myself. I'm trying to, like, rely on my own wits. Like, I think I'm a smart guy, but I'm not. Some stuff, I realize, as smart as I consider myself to be, or as wise, it doesn't come from, like, my own understanding of this world. Like, it does, but that's God given. And then, two, there's things that a lot of stuff that we experience is not logical. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Nothing. This life has no balance.
Yeah, like, it doesn't
Nothing
make
makes
sense.
sense.
So it's like, if I base my existence and my way of life off logic, and then life doesn't, like, line up with that, I'm kind of beat. But when you lean on God, unstoppable. It's nothing you can't do. You just gotta put in the work, but it's nothing you can't do.
Wow.
But I got off track. I didn't get off track. But spend time with your family. Everybody. Another thing, a lot of stuff we take for granted, everybody does not have. Spend time with your family. If your grandma wanna go and get dinner with you, and this is something I can like. If you just, if your people want to spend time with you, even though it might seem like, you got 10 million things to do, you're too busy, or not even your people, if you got somebody that you might not even consider like that close to you, but they appreciate you and want to like be next to you or whatever, appreciate that, because everybody doesn't have it, and it can get taken away. So don't take anything for granted, especially people. Like these worldly stuff, like this clothes, money, stuff like that, it comes and goes. Money comes and goes. If you lose it, it'll come back. I'm one of the fastest money spenders.
Yeah. Whoa. I don't think no one can blow through money faster than me.
Like,
whoa.
And not saying be irresponsible with money, but like if it's something that you want,
go get it.
Yeah, like,
go
what I'm
get
saying?
it.
Or if during the summer I had lost my job, like I didn't get an internship. My plan was to stay here and work. I was like, my job, if I got an internship, I was probably gonna have to quit the job. I knew I wanted the job when I came back to school. I was like, this summer I'm gonna just stay, grind, stack up my money. I lost my job. You know what I'm saying? Like that was not
in the plan.
That was not in the plan. But he got me. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't, I could be like, oh, this is the end of the world, or he gonna handle it. Let me keep my head up and let's keep moving forward.
Yeah, I'm glad you touched up on things not going according to plan. This summer I lost my car. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm still working the high-paying job I was working during the summer. Some people don't even got their internships right now. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
And I think that's a mutual understanding episode for the day. Man, like, I wish we had more time. Like, I wish we could, like, dive in. I wish we could talk more. But today's episode was really good. Like, man, you're a real good friend of me. I love you so much, man.
I love you too,
I'm
man.
glad to see you doing well with your music. I'm glad to see your relationship with God is growing. I'm glad to see your...
I'm proud of you. Proud of you, black man.
Oh, man, I try, bro. I try. But I'm definitely admire you and look up to you. Like, it means a lot to have you on. I just want to say thank you so much. You're definitely going to come back on here again.
I was going to say we're going to run this back.
Oh, definitely. We definitely need a part 2.
Yeah.
But there's still so much stuff that me and you got to talk about that we're going to hear.
We might run this back a couple of times.
Oh, definitely.
Like Lucy be on blast.
Oh, my gosh. we finna have a Bnell Fast and Furious series.
We're going to run it up to 10.
Bnell and Joe 1. Bnell and Joe 2. 3. 4. Bnell and Joe 65. Oh, I ain't say 69.
It was close. It was close. You thought about it.
You freaky, bro. Itch. But this was Mutual Understanding episode 3. Bnell, thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for having me.
This was produced by Strikers Productions, man. I'm your host, Joseph Babatunde on Mutual Understanding. And I just want to say that we are out of here. Mutual Understanding episode 3, man. Go tune in. Oh, wait. Go tune in. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell them Bnell. End the episode, bro.
Give them nosebleeds, steady making hits, we taking pics the whole screen. They say how y'all living, we just living your dreams. Get some old cream, cash rules. Let me turn the right.